What's going on, everybody? I know I'm a bit late for this, but Hawks came out about like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I think at this point. Sometime in the past, fucking 2 weeks or something. Anyway, Hawks is out. First of, I think, 5 or 6 DLC characters for this game. And real quick, just wanted to go over the character real quick and give you my opinion and my 2 cents on the whole thing. So before we even get into everything, I'll just give you the main point. I think he's a bit underwhelming, especially given who he is in the show, in the manga and anime. So Hawks is, super fast, super strong, like super cool, super sick character. The type of character everybody just has to like. And I feel like in the game, he's not exactly, I don't know, he's not the type of person that you would see people, he wouldn't be like a go-to character in the game, like one of the main characters, I would say. Mostly just because I don't feel like he's that good. And I know like it's kind of, I know like obviously whenever we get DLC and the DLC is way too broken, like people get mad and all this and that and whatever. But like on the second hand too, like I don't know, in my opinion, if you're paying extra for this, which you are if you have the DLC, I feel like like he gotta be a bit better than what we got, So we'll go over his moves real quick. This is actually the best, what I consider to be the best part about Hawks. His like startup on his like regular grounded attack is so quick. When I was fighting against other Hawks and when I played online as well, like you beat out a lot of stuff with it. Sometimes I beat stuff out and I'm not even expecting it, so I don't even continue the combo. But that's pretty much like his best strength in my opinion, how fast that comes out. You can use it to pretty much win whenever it's like, a scramble or whatever. You're pretty good with Hawks. But like that's about where the positives end, because other than that, as far as combos, you got a little something. I dropped it. Okay. I'm not really used to playing and talking like, like giving like a little discussion. It's my first time doing like a discussion and playing at the same time, so forgive me. But yeah, he gets like, I don't know, about average damage. And I feel like the game, when you're comboing them for so long that they just fall out of your combo, I feel like that happens like right before you start to get to the high level with Hawks, so he doesn't really hit that hard. But aside from that, I just feel like his moves are not that good. This is his armor attack. It's kind of slow, to be honest, which is, to me, I thought his whole moveset was going to be like super fast, but it's really only his square attack that's super fast. In the air, it's even slower, I feel like. It's very easy for the opponent to just sidestep around it and then just wait a second and then attack you. His feathers, they're okay, but as you can see, they don't even go like full. They don't even go that far, to be honest. I mean, it's like pretty good, but it doesn't go. I might as well just make it go full screen, to be honest, because it goes really straight. It doesn't really curve that much. So it's not like that big of a deal. You sidestep around it and punish him. I feel like they could have made it go full screen, but that's just me. And then you don't really get anything off of this either. You can dash cancel, but you have to be close to actually convert off of it. And if you're close, you'd rather just go for a normal combo, right? Why would you go for his feathers? And then we have his other feathers. These feathers right here. I'm legit confused as to what this is supposed to be. Like when it hits them, it makes them float a little bit. But you see how, like, first of all, you see the path this follows? This is not hitting anyone. It literally moves out of the way for them and then loops around behind them. The only thing this could be useful for is if for some reason your enemy just likes to run, like, backwards diagonally. You can try and stop them with this. But even then, it moves so slow that, like, I doubt anyone's gonna get hit by this unless it's an accident. And then the thing is, see, that's as if that's not bad enough, right? You're not hitting anyone with this. Even when you do hit them, you get nothing. You get literally 200 damage, which if you look at the health bar, that's basically like a tick of damage. They float for a little bit. Unless, hold on, let me try one more thing. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. They float for a little bit, but clearly that's way too far to combo. And even it doesn't even work from like close range. But even if it did work from close range, like why would you go for like a ranged move, a slow startup from close range? I just don't understand what the purpose is. To me, this is the worst move in the game, hands down. Like, I've yet to find a move more pointless than this. The only time I throw this out when it's just for fun, if I'm fooling around. I don't know if you want to like troll your opponent or something, you can throw this out, but pretty much it sucks, and even if it does land, you're not getting anything off it, so there's no point. His circle attack, it's not bad. It's okay. I feel like they could have maybe made it just, since it's not even that fast anyway, they could have made it a bit slower and just made it unblockable, so at least you could have 2 grabs. I feel like that would have been a bit more useful, because right now it's just average, and then when you do it in combos, like it ends your combo, and you can't like combo into super, you can't do anything. After this, like, ends the combo 100%, unless maybe you use some assist to extend it, but yeah, that's pretty much the only way. So like, if he has to rely on assists, you know, I don't consider it to be that good. And then I kind of lied, I said he only had 2 good moves. This one is pretty good as well. Does pretty decent. Oh no, it does a lot of damage. Goddamn, I didn't know it does that much. I always do it in combo, so it scales. It does pretty good damage. It's like Denki's, but Denki's has armor on it. This one doesn't. But you can still catch some people slipping with this, and then you can either just go for about 4,000, or you can do something like this, and if you don't drop the combo because you're not nervous, you can go ahead and get combos off of that. But yeah, I don't know, overall I feel like Hawks is supposed to be a very, like, whenever I know it's like, obviously you don't rip it straight from the show, but in the show he always seemed like he was in charge of everything. He was under control, you know what I'm saying? Like, his feathers were out here doing all this, and I just feel like in the game it doesn't really translate that well. He's supposed to be all about speed too, but I don't find him to be that. I mean, this is really fast, but other than that, like, I guess his aerial one too, but I don't know. I just feel like overall, and then like when you just play with him online, you'll see like he's just really not that special. I know I've been like kind of like talking a lot of shit, but like I'm not trying to say he's like super bad or nothing, but he's really like not that special. And I don't know, I just feel like, especially because first of all, out of the DLC list, I might make a video on that as well, but out of the DLC list, Hawks is easily the one that I was the most hyped about, and I'm pretty sure everyone is the most hyped about, at least overall. But just kind of underwhelming to me. I feel like he could have been a bit better. His moves look okay, I guess, but in terms of actually because you want to use the character, right? I don't know, I feel like his usage isn't really going to be that high. Not really that great. Yeah, like I said, I know this is super late, super random now. I pretty much said what I had to say. I'm just rambling now. I pretty much just made this video to talk about his side triangle attack. It's the worst attack I've ever seen. And it was so bad that I just wanted to talk about it. But anyway, like I said, I know this is kind of late, but planning to be a bit more active on this channel. So stick around if you like My Hero. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you watching this if you did. I'll see you online, I guess. Later.
It was worth flapping my wings.